The Agency. A clandestine organization that calls themselves the Agency is involved in committing atrocities against Canadian citizens. The Agency is predominantly Jashin and consists of members of law enforcement such as the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The Agency is directly involved in white slavery, torture, murder, kidnappings, brainwashing, as well as taking measures to ensure that their operations remain clandestine. The Agency has a training program they call the Program. This program consists of tasks that the individual must complete in order to pass and to be declared an agent with this organization. The tasks involve, but not limited to, lockpicking, safe cracking, alarm disarmament, landing a large aircraft on simulator, human anatomy, timed events, disarming persons with without weapons, live fire training, advanced interrogational tactics, and a written test. The Agency uses mentally unstable individuals to train on at a clandestine site in Langley, British Columbia, a psychiatric facility. Jashins believe that mentally unstable people do not contribute to society, and that therefore their lives are worthless. These individuals at LPF are sexually abused, tortured, and murdered by those who participate in the program. Desensitization training involves being placed into a room where mental patients are executed in front of you. Those who successfully complete the program are granted their kits. The kit comprises of the tools the student used during their training: cell phone, lockpicks, handgun, etc. Those who pass are ushered to the right side of the room. Those who failed are not granted kits, and they are ushered to the left side of the room. Those who pass the program use their weapons and execute those who have failed. There are no second attempts at the program. These agents have their information entered into the computers of the RCMP. They are considered official agents. This is occurring at a clandestine site in Canada. Currently, I cannot say with certainty if the RCMP are fully involved in this or if this is being undertaken by a select few. An organization that trains unreal people execute those who failed. It is in my opinion that this criminal behavior is being conducted by a select few, which makes successful prosecutions difficult, as members of organized crime are abusing their positions within government branches. If this is a legal program and has been granted an exemption to the laws, then the Canadian regime is nothing more than a hypocritical regime. This behavior undermines every law, statute in Canadian society, as well as the international community. An organization that thinks they can commit legal mass murder, torture, and rape must be held accountable by, if necessary, a foreign power. It is to my understanding that sophisticated criminals have placed themselves into government departments, and these departments have gone rogue with little or no understanding by the Canadian regime. Either 1. The government is corrupt, or 2. They are willfully ignorant. This means that the government is deliberately acting in a tyrannical nature and has undermined Canadian sovereignty, thus has committed high treason against the people. Or they are incompetent and have allowed this travesty to occur. If the government is incapable of protecting Canadian citizens from their own members who are abusing their positions, then they are incapable of fulfilling their mandate. The government's sole mandate is to protect the people. Who are they protecting? If they are raping women and children, torturing their own citizens, it would appear that the regime is protecting their own.